In this video, I'm going to be explaining how you can realize what programs your subconscious mind is running. Welcome back to another video. I'm Max Hindle I. I help entrepreneurs reprogram their mind, rewire their lives for happiness, success, abundance, fulfillment, confidence, you name it, I do it. Our programs are run by our subconscious mind. As you may already know that. You may have watched some of my previous videos about how to reprogram your subconscious mind. What is the subconscious mind? Do you even know what the subconscious mind is? Well, in this video I'm going to explain exactly how your programs run out in your life. So, we are beings that are programmed. This may be mind-breaking stuff, this may not be, you may already know this. We are just like this, the iPhone 11. This one, I got this new, not so long ago. When I first got it, you know it says hello, hola, ciao, whatever, all the other languages it says it in. It says it's a new phone. It doesn't have any programs. It has the base model of working. And see that as digestion. See that as breathing. See that as our heart beating. Our body naturally has these functions that it does day to day. Our subconscious mind does that without us even thinking about it. You don't have to think about breathing. But when you become conscious about breathing, you'll notice that you actually start to become more present. So that's actually something we can work on. When you start to become conscious on your heart, you start to feel more love. When you start to become conscious of yourself, you start to evolve. But your body will naturally do that regardless. You know how to breathe. You don't think about, oh, I forgot to breathe. You don't think about blinking. You just do it. And then when you become conscious of it, you're like, oh yeah, I'm blinking now. I'm blinking loads. But essentially, your mind is running programs all the time. Just like your computer is running programs. Now, how am I able to edit videos that I make on my camera on a computer? First, I have to shoot the video, but then I have to download the program. And I use Adobe Premiere Pro, so I had to download the program in order to edit the videos, to then upload them to YouTube, which again, I had to download Google Chrome or Ecosia, because I like planting trees for every search I make, that's why I like it. So I had to download all of these different programs in order for my computer to run in that specific way. What do you think would happen if I downloaded a virus, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7? The computer's going to blow up. Not physically, well, you never know, it might do. But the computer's not going to work. The phone is not going to work. So how do we upgrade our programs? How can we understand what programs are running in our day-to-day life? If you want to know how to upgrade your programs, check out the cards here, or here, either side, about how to reprogram your subconscious mind, because I've explained that multiple times in different videos. But I want you to understand what programs are playing. How can we understand that? Right, so what I want you to do is take a step back. I'm gonna step forward. But you need to take a step back. You need to evaluate your life. Am I happy? What's your answer? Perfect. Am I abundant? Am I prosperous? What's your answer? Am I healthy? What's your answer? What is happening? What are you attracting in your life right now? What is it that you're attracting? And you can also figure this out through muscle testing. Now, I will be creating a video on muscle testing, about how you can use muscle testing on yourself, because usually it takes 2 people to do muscle testing. If you know about muscle testing, you basically put your arm out and you get another person to say a phrase, to say, I love myself, I am enough, and then you use the muscle, and I'm not going to explain this one, but you basically push it down, and what it does, your muscles will strengthen if it's true, and they will go loose and weak if it's not true. So for example, you can also do this with foods. Again, I will explain all about muscle testing in a whole nother video, so you can ask a few questions in here, but just wait for that video to come out so that you can understand it in a lot more depth. But essentially what you need to understand is that our programs are creating our life. So we need to say, what are we receiving in our life? That is our programs. What is going on in your life? Do you have a lot to be grateful for? Or do you have a lot to be scared about? Do you have a lot to be fearful about? Do you have a lot to be negative about? Because one negative thing could go wrong in your day. Let's say you have a negative program, and 10 great things could go right, but you'll focus on the one negative. Why? Because your program is negative. Your program is fear. Your program is anxiety. So you need to be aware, and like I said in another video, I explained about the power of belief and how we can change our beliefs. So if you're interested in watching that video about how you can change your beliefs, click the card again and go and watch that video, because it's very simple how you do change beliefs, and you need to be aware of them. So we need to know what's going on. What programs are we running? What programs are playing? And the only way you can figure that out is what's coming to you. I can't really explain it in any other way than what's coming to you. Once you understand that, what's coming to me, you start to take action and say, well then how do I change? And that's the first step. How do I change? Be vulnerable. We can't just be delusionally positive and say, no, everything's great in my life. Everything is great in my life. When your head's falling off, your car's just done a flipping, like you just drove your car, it flipped over in the road, your house has just burnt down, you just lost everyone, you got no friends left because they've all left you. That's delusional positivity, and I'm not about delusional positivity, I'm about being a positive person, yes. But delusional positivity is hindering to yourself. It's detrimental to your mental health. So, we need to know what's going on, we need to be vulnerable, we need to say, okay, things aren't so great right now. Be accepting of that. Okay, now I know they're not great, now I know that I can change them. But if I think that things are great, then I'm not going to want to change them. But logically, things aren't great. That's delusion. That is delusion. I'm not about being delusional, I'm about making change. I'm about reprogramming the subconscious mind for happiness, success, abundance, fulfillment, confidence. You name it, I do it. That's what I do. So, what's coming to you is what your programs are. And I want you to answer this. And I want you to be vulnerable here, actually. In the comments below, what programs are you running? I want you to be vulnerable. Vulnerability will allow you to accept. Vulnerability will allow you to take on new knowledge, new information, to accept that we don't know everything. I don't know everything there is to know about the subconscious mind. I know a lot about what the subconscious mind does. And I accept that there is still more I need to learn. There is still more I need to learn in business. There is still more I need to learn on YouTube. There is still more I need to learn about myself. There's still healing I need to do. And I accept that. No one's perfect, not one person. If you can try and comment below someone who's perfect, and I will basically bite down your excuses, because there isn't anyone that's perfect. We're all unique in our own way. We're all perfect in our own way, but no one is the perfect person. It's not physically possible. And when you become conscious of these, we can start to make these changes. And if you want to make these changes, let me know. But I want you to be vulnerable. I want you to write down, what programs do you run right now? What's happening in your life? What's coming to you? Be vulnerable. Be okay to be vulnerable. It's more than okay, especially here. This is a safe space. I've got you. I'll give you a hug. But this is a safe space for you to be vulnerable. So do it. Comment below. And then the next step is go and check out my videos on how to reprogram a subconscious mind so that you can be happy, successful, abundant, fulfilled, confident. You name it, I can help you do it. And if you have any more further questions on that, send me a message on Instagram. I'll be more than happy to help you in any way possible. But other than that, I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. You keep spreading kindness, love, and so much positivity.